I'm Lourdes.
Been here for like 19 years.
So I think I've been here for 2008.
Firstly, we came from Hong Kong.
Arriving in here, it's not been very easy. It's very hard. You have to find your own way, especially we don't have family.
Is it like an adjustment for you?
Yeah, it is a big adjustment, especially when you have a child. You have, they are your first prioritize, then yourself. So I have to find my own way,
And by working, and I started working in 2009.
and until now I'm still working, and my daughter is already 23 years old this year, and achieving so much things in life.
Which is something you can be proud of.
Yeah. And I put my daughter to a private school, and she moved to Melbourne. I'm so proud. Even myself, first thing you always have to think is you just has to work hard for yourself and your daughter as well. And as new in Australia, you have to do your best as a mother for your child.
So what's make you move from Hong Kong to Australia?
We moved in here because for a better life for my daughter.
As we all do.
Yeah, as we always do. In Hong Kong, for us, it's not a good idea or good thing for upbringing child. So we thought Australia is a better for her.
Tell me your life nung nasa Hong Kong ka pa. What is it like to live in Hong Kong?
Yeah, it was really hard because it's so crowded, but it's very busy city, of course. Of course, my daughter, she has to adapt another culture. She born in Philippines.
Okay.
And so moving her back to Australia, she's come and go, but she permanently when she was 2 years old. So for her, she speak Tagalog.
Until now?
Yeah, well, she already lost that. She speak like Ilocano, Itawis, and then
Because she's such an intelligent kid.
it is,
You know?
and so she so putting her to a Chinese school.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's really hard for her. Then, as a child, as a baby, 2 years old, they can actually learn that so quickly.
They can just easily adapt the culture
Yes,
and
so
language.
yeah. So she speak Chinese. She write Chinese, and not even like hardly speak English because she speak Tagalog and Itawis, sorts of so much dialect in Philippines. So when she came in Australia, it's just for 3 weeks. She already like fluent in English.
Oh, wow, amazing.
Yeah, and she can write Chinese, and she can speak Chinese.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So Kiara is half Filipino and half Australian.
Australian,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and that's why we move in here because...
That is from here.
Yeah, from here, yeah.
Okay. So, but you're a single mom now.
Yes, I am a
Yeah?
single
So,
mom, yeah.
Gaano ka katagal dito sa Australia bago kayo nag-settle?
4 years.
4
Yeah,
years.
4 years, yeah. And then we separated, we divorced, yeah.
I also raised a child on my own.
It's not easy. It's very hard, especially when, like, it's involved both parties. Like, you have to be struggling who gets most of the time of the child. But luckily, then
So you had like a battle in custody.
yes, correct. Yeah, in about a few years. But lucky then my ex-husband surrendered my daughter to me. So that was the most luckiest that I have because I had.
What makes him decide to surrender all the custody to you?
Well, he left Australia, and obviously he can't support my daughter, so he just give freely.
Where did he go?
like he just left Australia.
And went
Yeah.
somewhere else?
Yes,
With
yes.
someone else?
With someone else.
Filipina din.
Yes, Filipina din, yeah.
Na-meet
yeah. No, no. So,
Okay.
we don't have any connection anymore, so which is good.
Pero yung daughter mo, mayroon pa rin siyang connection sa dad niya.
No, no. She doesn't have any connection anymore. It's her choice to not to have a connection.
So, ano yung greatest fear mo nung na-feel mo at na-realize mo na hangon, mag-isa na lang ako na mag-raise ng anak ko? So, ano yung greatest fear mo during that time?
My fear is like my daughter would not gonna be having a connection with the father, which is she is still very young, and that's why no matter how you want to leave your husband, because it doesn't work anymore. It's so much going on, and it's affecting your own child. So it's better for me. It's better for you to like separate or just like not to be together anymore, because if you just having that relationship is not
What do you mean, like a toxic
a
relationship?
toxic
Yeah.
relation. Yeah.
So, your advice would be to other women out there, wag magtiis.
Yes,
Okay,
wag
wag
magtiis. Yeah. Yung kung kaya mo man yung you just have to move on, kasi yung it's just nagwa-waste lang tayo ng time na, for me, I did waste my time kasi
You managed to get out from
Yeah,
that
I
relationship.
managed,
You know,
yeah.
you're very
And
strong.
yung parang yung like yung parang sinasabi mo sa sarili na kaya mo to dahil kaya mong i-sacrifice yung sarili mo dahil lang sa anak mo na ayaw mo siyang lumaki na walang
Oo,
ama.
kasi may mga babae na
Oo.
talagang mag-i-stay sila sa relationship kasi ang iniisip nila is ayoko masira yung family ko, which is very na yan sa ating sa kultura nating mga Pilipino.
Correct,
you
yeah.
know? Yun yung na-adapt natin.
Na-adapt
pag sa
natin.
Australia ka kasi, hindi mo iisipin yun. Hindi mo iisipin yung
Oo.
gano'n na magtitiis ako, magpapaka-martyr ako kasi ayaw ko mawalan ng tatay yung anak ko. Dito
Oo.
kasi, mas iisipin mo na kailangan kong respetuhin yung sarili ko, kailangan kong mag-survive, kaya kong mag-isa. Kasi hindi naman nakakatakot mag-raise ng anak sa
Oo.
Australia mag-isa dahil
Oo.
pati gobyerno tumutulong
Oo, correct.
sa mga
Yeah.
single mother.
Yeah.
So, sa atin kasi wala yun.
Yeah, especially women, and we had lots of protection.
Pero ang kagandahan naman sa atin, may pamilya ka.
Meron.
May kasama ka, may karamay ka, may kaibigan ka.
Oo.
Dito may kaibigan ka naman, pero ang buhay kasi dito ay sobrang busy, di ba? I like talking about this because I came from a single mom as well. You know, I raised my child on my own. At ang hirap kasi wala kang pamilya na dadamay sa'yo. So, sa Pilipinas kasi, hindi nila naiintindihan na pagdating mo dito, mag-isa ka. No? Mag-isa ka.
Yeah.
Mag-isa kang haharapin mo, magpalaki ng anak. Mag-isa kang iiyak.
Yeah, yes.
Mag-isa kang iiyak, mag-isa kang magdurusa, pero mayroong mga organization, mayroong mga program ang government na poprotekta sa mga kababaihan. Bigay sila ng rental allowance.
Yeah.
Nagbibigay sila ng
Child allowance.
child allowance para hindi ka magutom at yung school, 'di ba?
Yes.
Mayroon tayong parang may ini-issue ang government na
Meron, yeah.
na parang concession card.
Correct, yeah.
Para pag pumunta ka sa mga kahit sa mga mga food
Meron,
market, 'di ba?
yeah.
Bibigyan ka nila ng discount. So they
Yeah.
really look after you. Kaya dito ang mga babae na naaabuso, hindi natatakot mag-isa. Yung malulungkot ka, pero alam mo na mahirap man financially, hindi ka nag-iisa.
Yeah.
So, watching your child growing up, how did you manage to explain to her na tayo na lang?
Well, it's hard for her in the beginning, but then gradually I have to explain to her little bit by little bit, because for them, when they're still young, mahirap pa sa kanila yung maiintindihan nila yung ganun. Kung kasi ayaw mo naman na they will blame you, and then they will go against you, and then go to the other way. So it's better for you to na-explain mo ng unti-unti, and then you have to just do your best. Doon ka lagi kahit pa siguro pagod ka na. At the end of the day, you still have to make sure that they understand you as well as a mother, because it's not easy. But then now she realized that now that she's grown up. She even told me that how you are very strong mother.
Oh, you've
that
done a really good job.
to put up.
Yeah. I've seen this
And
kid when she was young.
yeah, and she said that if that was me, I would probably run away. But you are still there to put up, and like, yeah. So she is telling me that I'm very strong woman.
You
But for me, it's just, I still don't like you as a mother. You don't hardly accept that, because you just do your best as a mother.
As we all do.
Yeah.
All moms do.
And the same you as
Yeah,
well.
but
Yeah.
you're an amazing mom,
Thank
Look at her
you.
now. My God, she's
She's
very
very
independent.
independent, yeah.
Running her own business. And how old is she now?
23 years
Oh
old
my
this coming
goodness.
October, yeah.
And she even went to London, right? She studied.
Yeah, she went there to study exchange students in
Where?
Scotland.
In Scotland?
Yeah,
Oh
in
my
Glasgow.
God.
Then she came back, she did more holiday, and yeah, and she said that 23 years old, and she said life is too short.
And you know what? I still remember when she was only 12, was it? 12
Yeah,
or 14?
something,
She
yeah.
was actually studying and at the same
Yeah.
time tutoring,
Yeah.
teaching English and making
Yeah.
her own money.
Yeah, and start working when she's 15
Yes.
years old, yeah.
Kung may babalikan ka man during the time na pinapalaki mo siya, ano yung mga bagay na pwede mo sabihin na I could have done better. Because as a mom, di ba, we have that feeling na, sana ganito na lang.
If I
could have
come
done
back
better.
again when, like, I should done a little bit more less work so that I can spend more
But
time.
Doris, as a single mom,
Yeah,
we can't.
I
We
know,
can't have
and
less
it's just
work. We need to work.
yeah, and if you can just do something, go back, and that's only the one that I was maybe, but as a single mother, yun ang sabi ko, you have to work and you have to do things, you have to do everything.
So if you have any advice to those children that raised by a single mom like us,
Yeah.
ano yung pwede mong i-advise sa kanila? Kasi not all kids naiintindihan.
No.
Hindi lahat ng pinalaki ng single parents naiintindihan nila.
Yeah.
Yung iba susumbatan ka na wala kang time sa akin, nagkulang ka ng panahon, nabigyan ako ng oras. So kasi hindi nila naiintindihan kung gaano kahirap sa single parent na magtrabaho. As a mother, as a single parent, gusto mong ibigay yung lahat ng oras mo dun sa anak mo. Pero, kailangan mo rin magtrabaho kasi kailangan mong maibigay yung mga pangangailangan ng anak mo.
Yeah.
Tapos may mga anak pa din na magre-rebelde, di ba? Dahil kulang yung oras mo sa akin. May ganong mindset.
Yeah, ang advice ko lang sa mga bata ngayon, or especially yung mga teenager, yung mga is already like grown up, like 18 and 19, at the moment, hindi mo nyo pa yan nararamdaman, hindi pa nila nararamdaman yung naranasan natin, kasi wala pa sila sa edad na nagkaroon sila ng anak o more responsibility. If they put their own feet to our own feet, then you will realize how sacrifice we had done to our children, to as a parents. And I hope that one day they will realize, the young ones. I hope that you start thinking how they sacrifice their life because they want the better for you and for their children, for our children. Yeah.
Yes. At dun sa mga nanay na, kasi hindi kasi easy talaga maging single parent.
No.
So, dun sa mga nanay na kine-question pa din yung pagiging parents nila, kailangan ba nilang questionin ang pagiging parents nila kung single mom ka?
No. But, you know, you can't avoid that they have to ask that question.
Yung mafe-feel mo na, tama ba itong ginagawa ko? May pagkukulang ba ako? Di ba? Mayroon tayong moments na ganun eh. May moments tayo na,
No.
pag
Yeah.
medyo sutil yung anak mo, iisipin mo na, may pagkukulang ba ako?
Oo.
Ano pa ba ang hindi ko nagawa? Ano bang dapat kong gawin? Kasi wala namang pinanganak na expert ka na agad sa pagiging parents eh.
Oo.
Lahat tayo may pagkukulang. Lahat tayo may pagkakamali being parent. Pero, ano yung pwede mong ma-share sa kanila? Kung paano nila ma-cope yung ganong feelings. Don't question yourself. Do not feel guilty.
No, because you
you're
already
doing
done
your best.
Yeah. You done a lot of, you done your best, and we should never question ourselves because no matter what is, we are always there for them. And
So, anong isipin natin yung, kung ano na lang yung pwede nating i-improve. Huwag nating balikan yung mga pagkukulang. Tapos, madidepress tayo sa kakaisip na
Correct,
may pagkukulang ako.
may
So, ang
pagkukulang.
gagawin na lang natin kung ano man yung kaya pa natin gawin.
gawin na natin, yun.
Yun na lang ang gawin
Oo.
natin.
Kasi yung past, we can't go back to past because it's just affecting our life. It's better to keep going and move on for us because life is too short. We can't just can't think, you know, and we just a better hope for a better how we've been through in life. So
ano yung pinaka-difficult part ng pagiging single mom?
difficult part, yung
The hardest part na pinagdaanan mo bilang single mom noon.
yung gusto mong ibigay sa anak mo na hindi mo maibibigay na you wish but you still it's like running like as a mother running, it's just like you keep running just to give that and for her to catch it from you and
you wish you can give all the
yeah
world.
yeah
You know?
yeah
So, thinking about that part,
yeah.
do you still feel guilty na ay, hindi mo na ibigay lahat?
Some do, but not. Some do, but some yes, but no. But compare myself with maybe others that hardly didn't do anything much with their children. Actually, I'm very happy that I done what I can for my daughter.
So, ano naman yung feeling mo ngayon na nakita mo siya na, my God, kasi hindi lahat ng single parent,
No.
makikita mo yung anak mo na talaga nagpursige naman.
Yeah, I'm
Na
very.
hindi nasayang yung pagiging matalino niya. No? Talagang nag-successful siya, very driven siya. So, ano yung feeling mo?
I'm very happy for her, and I wish her all the best that she do more in her life because that's always she loves. Like she always likes to changing things because I always tell her that never stop dreaming and never stop of doing things in life. While you're still alive, while you still grow up, we never stop. So you have to keep doing things in life. Yeah.
I know this is probably difficult to answer. Bakit siya umalis? Ex mo.
Yung ex ko.
Bakit siya umalis na lang ng Australia?
That's a really big question.
Sinabi ba niya sa'yo na aalis siya? O ano yung hindi mo na lang alam, basta na lang siya umalis? So,
Umalis siya dahil he doesn't have any intention to work in Australia.
and he doesn't have an intention to be a father?
No. It's too much. For him, it's too much responsibility.
How could you abandon such a beautiful wife and such a beautiful daughter?
And
Like, it's unbelievable.
yeah, I didn't realize that he's actually looking for a younger woman than me. So yeah,
my God.
so it's funny. Yeah, it's like, is this how actually old I am?
No, but you are so pretty.
It's not me to have the problem. It's maybe him have
Oh,
the
definitely
problem.
you're not a problem.
Yeah.
For someone that doesn't want to work, doesn't want to be responsible father,
Yeah, and,
definitely it's not you.
Yeah.
And
So
parang blessing na rin yun, ha?
yes,
It's kind of blessing for you.
I was like, actually, I'm trying to how can I get away from that relationship, and actually, he decided to move and
Yeah.
have a young woman younger than me. So
if he did not leave, you wouldn't
yeah,
meet this wonderful man that you're with
yes,
now, diba?
yeah, and I would be just working and spending my money and paying
Yeah.
all the bills and paying all his.
Kasi naalala ko, parang ikaw pa yung nagbibigay ng child support, diba?
Yes, ako pa yung nagbibigay ng child
Mama,
support.
why?
Yeah. Ako pa yung nagbibigay ng child support. Actually, at that time, he doesn't want to give my daughter to me because he wants to get the child support and allowance from Centrelink. So he's
I-explain natin sa mga kababayan natin kung anong ibig sabihin noon. Kasi hindi nila alam yung ganong ano. Kasi sa Australia kasi, meron kasing tinatawag na Centrelink. Yun yung nagbibigay ng welfare dun sa mga walang trabaho. At siya, yung ex niya, nakakatanggap ng
child allowance.
child allowance kasi siya ang naglo-look after. Ikaw yung nagtatrabaho.
Yeah.
So, siya ang nagtatrabaho, yun walang trabaho. So, siya yung nag-aalaga. Kaya siya yung nakakatanggap ng tulong galing sa gobyerno. At ikaw pa ang nagbabayad.
Ako pang nagbabayad, yeah. Yeah. And he got, because he doesn't work, so he had allowance from not being working.
Oh my goodness.
And getting a child support from me. And child allowance.
Pero nagsishare kayo ng custody, di ba?
Yeah, well, that's why he doesn't want to give full time. He wants the full custody of Kiara at that time. So that was the hardest part in my life that
So, nasa
time.
Pilipinas siya ngayon.
Yes.
Anong binubuhay niya sa pamilya niya? Wala naman siyang ipon dito.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he
Tapos
survived.
ang ganda-ganda ng anak niya, sobrang successful. Hindi man lang niya mini-message. Hindi
No.
man lang... May anak pa bang iba yun?
Yes. You
Doon sa
already,
bago?
yeah, meron na isa. Tapos naghiwalay na naman sila.
Oh.
Meron na namang bago.
Bago.
Oo.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hindi makita nyo, foreigner lang.
Oo.
Pag AFAM lang, may pera na.
Oo.
Investigahan nyo muna, bakit andyan yan sa Pilipinas? Ang trabaho
Oo.
niyan dito? Mayroon ba yung
Baka
pamilya? Kasi,
baka kumukuha lang siya ng maging katulong niya.
oo, maging
Oo.
katulong niya. Tapos, wala naman siyang pang-suporta. Wala din naman
Oo.
maibibigay na buhay sa, di ba?
Oo.
Kasi sa atin kasi, hindi naman lahat. No?
Hindi naman,
Lalo
oo.
ngayon, marami na ring wise ngayon ng mga Pilipina, di ba?
Oo.
Na makakita ng foreigner, ay may pera to. Ito yun.
Oo.
Pero pag yung foreigner na yan, pag sinabing, ay dito tayo titira sa Pilipinas, tapos may pension ako. May pension ba siya?
Meron ata. Oo.
May konti naman,
Oo.
na nakukuha galing sa gobyerno. So, yung mga ganon, wag na lang.
Oo.
Wag na lang. Bata na naman.
Siyempre, mahirapan kami noon. Ako, mostly. Kasi ako yung nagtatrabaho. Tapos siya pa yung nagiinom lang. Yung mga nandyan lang, nakaupo lang. Siyempre, yung mga habit niya, siyempre, yung lahat, bayaran mo lahat. Yung rent, lahat sa akin.
Anong sinasabi mo nun sa kanya?
Kahit may sabihin ka naman, yung you just avoid the argument.
Pero hindi na kayo, di ba?
Hindi na.
Pinakisamahan mo pa din.
Oo.
Dahil?
Dahil sa anak ko. Oo. Nagtiis lang ako and then na-realize ko pala na it still is a toxic in our relationship and for my daughter as well. Gumanda yung buhay ko.
Pati ikaw, nag-blooming ka ng sobra, ha?
Gumanda yung buhay ko nung wala ka. Kasi mainly yung wala ka ng stress, wala ka ng yung uuwi ka, tapos sasabihin niya, nasaan yung pagkain ko?
Dati yung payak-payak mo
Oo.
talaga, para ka nalang buto no.
Oo, yung parang 40 kilos na ata ako
Ngayon,
noon.
sobrang parang 20 years younger ka, no? So, importante talaga na manindigan tayo. Yung sinasabi natin magpaka-martyr, magtiis, kahit yung relationship na yan, puro na lang negativity, sobrang toxic na, huwag kayong magstay. piliin nyo ang sarili ninyo.
Oo.
Piliin ninyo yung respeto sa sarili, yung freedom na kayo ang gumagawa ng desisyon para sa buhay ninyo. Huwag niyong hayaan na kontrolin kayo ng sitwasyon. Kasi hindi mo matatawag na kontrolin kayo ng pag-ibig. Hindi na pag-ibig yan eh.
Hindi.
Yung
oo.
wala ng respeto, wala ng pagpapahalaga sa'yo, hindi pag-ibig yan.
Hindi.
Kinokontrol kayo ng isang sitwasyon
Tortured yan.
na yun na lang, yun na yung sitwasyon na yun na nakasanayan ninyo. Kasi minsan kasi, pag nasanay tayo sa isang sitwasyon, mahirap din naman agad-agad mag-let go. Kasi parang nasanay ka sa loob ng bubbles sa loob ng bubbles na yun. Parang, ay, ito yung bubbles ko. Parang, what is it like for me to live outside my bubbles?
Oo.
Parang, nakakatakot. Kasi parang iba na, parang may masyasya ka na parang iba na naman yung surrounding mo. Hindi ka na natatakot na walang magmamahal sa'yo. Hindi na kasi pagmamahal yung ganun.
Hindi na. Oo.
Hindi yun pagmamahal. Lalo na pag may control.
Oo, control.
Panggagamit. Na
Oo.
yung ikaw na yung magpapalamon. Lalo
Oo.
siyang lalaki. Diba?
Tapos ikaw pa yung magtrabaho. Tapos ikaw,
Kasi ngayon ko lang naalala, ang tagal-tagal na sinasabi ko sa'yo, malis ka na dyan.
oo.
Huwag ka naman. Diba, naalala
Tapos
ko pa
nakaupo
yun eh.
lang dyan. Tapos pakainin
Iinom-inom
oo,
lang.
inom-inom lang.
Punta-punta ng Pilipinas, mga hunting na naman
Oo.
ng bago, diba?
Oo.
O kaya, ingatan nyo pag makita.
Kaya kung kaya ng iba, kaya nyo rin. Kaya nyo na rin
Tingnan
ang
mo naman
mag-move
kung
on.
paano to nag-glow
Oo.
ngayon. Oo.
Mas maganda yung
Oo.
mag-move on kayo kasi meron kayong freedom, magawa nyo yung gusto nyo. Yeah,
Pero nasaktan ka naman nung umalis siya
of
noon.
course. Yung
Did you ever goes to the point na parang nag-beg ka na wag siyang umalis?
Ay, hindi.
Good, very
Yeah,
good.
hindi. Sabi ko pa nga, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. At umalis ka at nakuha ko yung anak ko at binigay mo yung anak ko sa akin.
Binigay niya.
Oo.
Pero di ba dinala niya dati sa Pilipinas?
Dinala niya, oo.
Ilang
Oo.
buwan doon?
More than 1 month.
Pero
Oo.
wait lang, paano niya nadala doon?
Hawak
Kasi hindi
niya.
naman pwedeng lumabas ng airport na walang di ba?
Yun ang big question ko kasi pumunta pa ako sa immigration na
Question mo bakit nailabas niya?
nailabas niya. Oo. Kasi, okay,
O, anong sabi?
sabi niya, hawak daw yung passport. Hindi na daw kailangan ang both parents.
Ano? Kailangan yun, di ba?
Oo. Sabi ko nga,
Nagtanong ka sa lawyer.
nagtanong ako, tapos sabi nila, kung hindi pa nila ibabalik,
tinawagan naman siya.
ang Australian embassy ang kukuha sa kanya at
Kasi
ibabalik.
question sila noon,
Oo.
bakit niya pinayagan na
Oo,
wala
oo.
akong perma dyan? Ilang
Oo.
taon siya noon nung dinala sa Pilipinas?
I think 10 years old.
Okay. Buti hindi na brainwash, no?
Na-brainwash
siya.
Na-brainwash siya ng a little bit. That's why it takes me a long time to bring that back.
Oo.
Yung pag-iisip niya. Then, eventually, lucky, habang lumalaki siya, nare-realize niya din yung tama.
Mabuti na lang pala, nabawi mo. So, pagbalik dito, mahirap pang nung sabi mo, di ba, na-brainwash nga siya. So, paano mo siya paano mo nakuha uli yung kanyang loob?
It takes time. Siyempre, si Algis, yung partner ko, siya din yung naging kasama ko na kasi meron din siyang anak na the kids is very family-oriented and kaya medyo nakikita niya rin din, we have to stick to our plan.
Hiligpitan niyo yung roles.
Oo, may rules kami and all the rules that we had just to do is just like give her more activities like school, sports, and so that it occupied her brain.
Sasanay na siya ulit.
And then, eventually, yes, yeah. Okay. And, so spend more time when during school holiday, and that's, So you just have to sacrifice a little bit for the children, which we always do, and,
So, how are you now?
I feel good. I feel happy. And no one is bothering me anymore. Like, yung alam mo yung pagod ka na tatanungin pa sa'yo na saan yung pagkain ko. Yung ganun ba?
Oh my God, siya yung nasa bahay.
Ah,
Siya
nasa
pang
yung
nagtatanong kung
oo.
nasan yung pagkain
Oo.
niya. Naku, batuhin mo nga
Oo.
ng ano
Tapos
yan.
alam mo yung pagbibigyan mo pa yung pagkain at hindi mo nilagay yung fork. Then sabi niya, nasaan yung fork ko?
Disable ba siya?
Hindi.
Oh,
Then, saan pa yung damit ko? Yung parang, it's just like, so, in our relationship, he treated me like
you're the slave.
a slave. Yes. So, that's why in his mind, he married a Filipina to do everything for him.
Parang yun naman ang gusto niya, no?
Oo.
Maghahanap siya ng bagong Pilipina
Oo,
na
yun,
pwede niyang
oo.
ma-manipulate.
Yeah.
Tapos pag medyo natuto na or na-educate na yung isang Pilipina ng kultura,
Oo.
ng Western culture at natutong hindi dapat pala
Yeah.
ginaganon ang babae,
Yeah.
maghahanap na naman siya nung wala pang alam.
Yes,
Yung hindi pa
yeah.
lalaban.
Sabi nga niya, oh, why? You already knows how to answer me back.
Woo!
And I said, I learned it from you.
So ano gusto niya? Talagang
Yeah, you just say,
magbabaw ka
mabaw
lang sa
o
kanya. Oh.
And sabi ko, I learned it from you. You taught me well.
Yes.
So, yes, I do the same thing to you.
O ano sabi niya?
Sabi niya,
Nang marunong ka ng lumaban, aalis na siya.
Yeah.
Maghahanap na naman ng bago.
Yeah.
So nakailang ano na yun? Nakailang asawa na yun ng Pilipina. Kasi before ikaw, mayroon na siyang dating Pilipina.
Yeah, meron na siya.
Pang ilan na?
Paapat na.
Pang-apat ka?
Hindi, pangatlo, pang-dalawa. Ay, pangatlo pala. Kasi Chinese, tapos Filipina, naanakan niya yung pangalawa. And then
So may
ako.
anak siya doon sa Pilipina.
Yeah.
Ilang anak niya doon?
Dalawa.
Tapos sa'yo isa.
Isa.
Pangatlo ka. Ay, yung pang-apat may anak din.
Meron isa.
My God. Yung wala kang ipapakain, tapos anak ka ng anak, no?
Oo. Yung parang, yeah, he's very selfish siya. Kasi yung
Oo.
iniisip niya lang yung sarili niya, yung enjoyment niya.
Oo, wala siyang ipapakain, wala siyang
Wala.
trabaho, wala siyang ipon, umaasa lang siya sa suporta ng gobyerno, anak ba siya ng anak?
Oo nga.
Hindi naman niya kayang magpakatatay, bakit siya anak ng anak? Ilang taon na ba yun?
60 plus. Yeah. Can't even remember anymore.
Pag binabalikan mo yung mga ganong alaala, ano yung naiisip mo? Pero in a way, sa mga nangyari kasi, may isa ka namang napakagandang alaala.
Oo.
Kahit hindi man ganun kaganda yung ending ng relationship, meron ka namang napakagandang alaala.
Yun. Ang sinasabi ko naman, it could be worse na nag-iisa ako ngayon. But lucky, hindi ako nag-iisa. May anak ako. Meron pa rin naiwan doon. So,
kasi ganun yun eh. Kahit gaano man kasama yung nangyari sa'yo, kahit gaano man kalungkot, kaysa isipin mo yung malungkot, madidepress ka lang nun.
oo.
Titingnan mo kung kahit sa buhay kasi kasama na yun eh. Hindi naman pwedeng puro sarap lang.
Oo.
Kasama na yung may malungkot,
Oo.
may masayang nangyayari. So titingnan na lang natin yung masaya, yung maganda
Oo,
na nangyari.
maganda. Oo.
Kahit pangit yung nangyari, ano naman yung lesson na ibigay sa'yo nun? Maging strong.
Strong, yeah.
Well,
Maging strong and you just keep going. Life is too short.
yes,
Yeah.
keep on going. Life
Yeah.
is too short and be happy. At huwag kayong magpaka-stuck sa isang relationship kasi tatanda kayo na ganyan pa rin yan.
Oo.
Sasabihin magbabago. I don't think so.
Yung sabi nga nila, habang may buhay, may pag-asa.
Lalo na yung lalaking saktan ka. No?
Oo.
Sasabihin, ay patatawarin ko kasi magbabago yan.
Ay, hindi.
Ay, hindi.
Kasi nangyari na yan sa akin noon na forgive ko many times, hindi pa rin. Gagawin pa rin niya.
Sasaktan at sasaktan ka.
Yung nandun yung naawa ka, pero mali pala yun, yung awa mo. Kasi pag alam mo na, kailangan na gawan mo na ng paraan kaysa yung magtiis ka.
Tama. Yung sasabihin mo, ay ngayon ay... Tapos meron pa kasi mga babae na i-blame nila yung sarili nila. Hindi kasi pwedeng i-blame nyo ang sarili
Oo,
nyo dahil walang sino man ang may karapatan. Walang sino man ang pwedeng manakit sa inyo physically, mentally, and emotionally.
Oo.
hindi pwedeng gawing excuse yun. Kasi ang pagmamahal may kasamang respeto.
Respeto.
At pag wala yung respeto, hindi pagmamahal yan. Yung mga lalaki na kinokontrol ka, gusto nila sila yung masunod. That's not love.
No.
Mga narcissist yan.
No.
At talagang mga control freak. That's
Control
not love,
freak,
no?
yeah.
Parang ang gusto nila mayroon silang pet.
Oo.
No?
Nangyari yan sa akin noon. Wala pa kaming anak. Hindi ako pwedeng lumabas.
Same.
O tinitingnan niya yung nasa cellphone ko, kung ano yung
Lahat
nandoon.
kinokontrol niya.
O pag meron siyang kakausap sa akin, sabi niya, do not talk to anyone. You know, ano ba, ikukulong ka na lang niya?
Ano ba yung pinakamasakit na ginawa niya sa'yo?
Yung pinakamasakit, yung kinokontrol ka, yung ayaw ka niyang palabasin, yung gusto mong umuwi sa Pilipinas, yung parang wala siyang tiwala sa'yo.
Ayaw niya makita
Oo.
mo yung family.
Oo.
Ayaw niya na makita mo yung family mo. That's
Tapos
selfish.
yung ayaw niyang merong kang kaibigan dahil alam niya siguro pag may kaibigan ka yung may lakas kang loob na iiwanan mo siya.
Na may mapagsasabihan
O
ka.
pagsasabihan ka.
That's control. That's domestic violence.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Anything got to do with control is an abuse. You know? So, para sa'yo, ano yung mga form, mga sign na alam mo na yung isang lalaki is abusive? Hindi naman kailangan maging physical yung abuse eh. Mas matindi yung emotional at saka mental. So, ano yung mga sign na naranasan mo?
Yung sign, yung hindi ka palalabasin, yung ayaw kang may kaibigan, tapos yung yung tinitignan niya lahat yung galaw mo, tapos ayaw ka pang yung lahat pati yung mostly yung may ayaw ka pa niyang may pera ka. Dahil alam niya pag may pera ka natatakot siya na iiwanan mo siya.
So, pati sahod mo, kinukuha niya?
Oo, kinokontrol niya pa yung sahod ko.
Pera mo yun?
Pera ko yun, oo.
Kinukuha niya?
Oo, so joint account kami doon. Ayaw niyang ako lang ang may
Hindi
pangalan.
naman nakita.
Oo
Ikaw
nga.
na nga nagpapakain sa
Ako na nga, ako naman yung nagbabayad ng bills.
Bakit mo yung ginawa?
Siguro, sa takot ko siguro, kasi yung sinasabi niya sa akin noon, pwede lang kitang patatalsikin dito sa Australia.
Ah, yes. May ganun.
Yun ang nasa utak ko na pag patatalsikin niya ako dito sa Australia,
Ano
then
yung anak mo?
paano na yung anak ko? Yun ang iniisip ko. Pero alam mo, yung pag mangyari yung ganun sa inyo, ay palakasin nyo yung loob nyo, lumapit pala kayo sa oo.
Mayroon dito.
Meron.
Nagpo-protect sa
Oo.
mga babae sa Australia.
Oo.
So, ginawa niya ba yun sa ex niya kaya ka natatakot na gawin din sa'yo?
Hindi ko alam.
Hindi ko alam. Pero sa behavior niya, parang
Oo.
most likely ginawa na niya yun.
Oo.
Okay, buti na lang nakalabas ka doon. No?
Oo. Tapos yung hindi ka bibigyan ng susi, yung
Ng bahay?
Oo, ilalak niya, yung
O saan ka matutulog?
yung paglalabas ka, nandito naman ako, wag mo nang kunin yung susi. Yung parang ganun ba?
So
Oo.
para alam niya kung anong oras ka
Oo,
uuwi.
uuwi,
Siya yung
oo.
magbubukas ng
Oo,
door. Paano
door.
pag late ka na umuwi, magagalit siya?
Oo, magagalit siya. Asking you, where did you go? What time did you finish?
Pero hinahatid ka naman sa trabaho.
Minsan.
So, nagbabas ka lang.
Oo, minsan nagbabas ako.
Wala namang ginagawa. Paano naman siya makaka-pick up sa'yo kung lasing na, di ba?
Oo.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are an amazing woman and you are very, very, very brave and there's a lot more na pwede mong i-share. Maybe next time ulit, no?
Oo.
Pag-uusapan ulit natin.
Ikaw, oo.
Ay, nako,
Si
yung-
Jess, nakilala ko na ito ng matagal.
Oo.
Very, very
baka-
talented talaga ito.
Baka umiyak kayo
Oo.
pag ang istorya ko ikwento ko.
Oo,
no? Alam mo din yun.
very talented talaga ito. Oo.
Alam mo din
Oo.
yun. Well, salamat na ano. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.